All right, YouTube. Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast. We're talking Auburn football and the rest of Power of Five football. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Man, a rainy, really ugly day. As always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle. Got the news that came across the desk today that Gus Malzahn, former Auburn football coach who has been around the Auburn program since 2009 as an offensive coordinator, helped to lead Auburn's offense to a national championships under the watch of Cam Newton, setting plenty of records as an Auburn Tiger. Left for Arkansas State, then comes back as the Auburn Tigers head coach in 2013. Led Auburn to one of the biggest turnarounds in college football history, taking a team that went 3-9 and didn't win any SEC games in 2012 all the way to the national championship, actually capitalizing on an SEC championship that year, coming seconds away from giving Auburn their third national title in as many years. Now, Gus Malzahn had a tough road at Auburn. He had some high moments. I wouldn't say he had any seriously low moments, but he missed some opportunities at Auburn. I think capitalizing on a couple of wins against LSU, had a chance to beat Georgia in 2015 and didn't do it. Had a chance to beat Georgia in 2017 in the SEC championship game, didn't do it. And ironically, his new gig is at the University of Central Florida, the Knights. In 2017, he had an opportunity to silence the Knights in their quest of thinking, okay, well, we're undefeated. And now we've beaten a team that beat two number one teams in 2017. He didn't get it. It's like so many opportunities that Gus Malzahn missed as an Auburn Tiger. Will he be able to do that? Will he be able to capitalize on some opportunities at UCF? I think he can. I think from a recruiting standpoint, it seemed like Florida was one of his favorite spots. From a recruiting standpoint, he inherits a team that has won, not counting the pandemic, but between 2016 and now, they've won 10 games or more, including going undefeated in 2017 and pushing the envelope as being one of the best teams in the country. A lot of folks will argue that team, hey, if they would have caught Auburn in the middle of the year, probably wouldn't have had a chance. But they beat Auburn. There's no argument. There's nothing you can really say as far as that. Gus Malzahn missed a lot of opportunities at Auburn, including, like I said before, having a chance to beat LSU a couple of years in a row. Having a chance to beat Georgia, having a chance to, he just did not seem to perform at a high level in critical games at Auburn, which led the fan base, which led the administration to say, well, maybe Gus Malzahn, not necessarily a horrible coach, but just wasn't the guy to lead Auburn moving forward. I'm really excited for Gus Malzahn. He has an opportunity. He recruits very well, pretty much as a coach. The expectation level at UCF. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is a low expectation job. I don't agree. This is a team that has now become accustomed to winning and have become accustomed to winning in the newly formed American Athletic Conference that was founded back in 2013 when UCF made the move over there, and they've been relatively successful in that conference. What does Gus Malzahn have to do? Well, number one, he said he's going to call plays for the rest of his career. And that's something that I think he needs to do, because that's something that he's always been at odds with his offensive coordinator, is finding that identity on offense to where there's no back and forth. There's no one guy calling plays one game, one guy calling plays one series, and then the next you have all this debacle. You have all this confusion. So it's going to be really interesting to see who he has as his offensive coordinator. It's got to be someone who doesn't mind him calling plays. Gus Malzahn as a play caller actually wasn't too bad. In 2019, when he decided to call plays again, it was a lot of things were going against him. Offensive line wasn't that good, but sometimes it came down right to execution. I'm really excited for Gus Malzahn and glad he's back on the scene as a college football coach. And I actually praise Gus Malzahn on a lot of occasions on my channel and definitely wish him all the best. As always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel War Eagle, and good luck to Gus Malzahn down at UCF.